platforms, including the Master System. I really dug this one primarily because of Flash Columns, a mode where you needed to break the flashing gem that was typically buried beneath a bunch of others. With a memorable soundtrack, it could soak up incredible amounts of time. But my pick for the best game in this category is Penguin Land. This seems at first an extremely simple concept, but it's a whole lot more complicated than it seems. You need to get your egg back to your spaceship, slowly dropping it level by level and trying not to break it. Unfortunately, there are some pretty desperate bad guys trying to stop that from happening. What made this game so cool was the fact that you could edit your own levels and save them to the cartridge. So not only do you get 50 levels to play, but you can get creative and add 15 more. This was a great playing title with a ton of replay value. It also supported the FM sound unit. The best sports game on the Master System was a tough one. Sega wasn't quite the juggernaut here that it was on the Genesis, but there were still some great selections. Our runner-up is California, a port of the Epic's developed Commodore 64 version. Sega did this one themselves, a compilation of 6 events ranging from surfing to BMX biking. This one takes the top spot because of its multiplayer fun and its variety of events. It supports the FM sound unit and is more accurate to the original than the Genesis release. It's pretty good if you take the time to learn the gameplay. Speaking of pretty good, our winner for Best Sports Game is easily Reggie Jackson Baseball. Known as American Baseball in Europe, this is very similar to Tommy Lasorda Baseball on the Genesis. This one looks good and it's extremely easy to get into and play. It absolutely destroyed the earlier Great Baseball released by Sega and marked the very first time Sega used a sports celebrity to endorse one of their games. I really enjoyed the different options here. You could play an exhibition, a tournament, a home run contest, and even just watch the computer play itself. If you enjoy the sport, this is a must play. Racing games back in the 8-bit era often were simple affairs that looked nowhere near as nice as the stuff available in the arcade. Fortunately, the gameplay can still be solid. That certainly describes our runner-up Road Rash. Take a look at what you were seeing. Can you believe it? Run fast? I mean, nearly as nice as the Genesis release. That's the nice thing. Just pretty much has all the fun. Exceeded edition. We got the track, light, and the turn-based player mode. The music, the kick-ass music and solid gameplay. It just so happens that our best racing player has some things in this song. Outlaw voice people can come back to from the arcade. The core of what makes the original so much fun is still here. It was so cool back then to have a choice of what routes you could take. You typically didn't see that type of freedom way back then. It also allowed you to see the epic reality of the just as normal in here as it is elsewhere. There is no reason about running back system, but all of the are still the best RPG, adventure, and strategy category had a number of interesting choices, but our runner-up is the incredible Phantasy Star. My choice was pretty frustrating because I found it so difficult. It was really easy to get killed in the opening battle. You didn't know where to go and what to do. That's what makes it amplified incredible. But after getting my footing, I really appreciated great visuals, telling the story, and trying to get success ground oriented console. It supports the FM unit and even faster full-metric cartridge. These classic features something with similar pedigree, and key to Panic Building is that game. Originally created by Falcom, the Master System port was done by Sega themselves. Yet the challenge was to select or otherwise this is the game that's got to play. When one kills, for instance, with a complete lack of random battle. This one uses real-time conflict to drive gameplay. You attack it by running into them. That means you can avoid them if you want. As long as you take the practice to get a feel for it, the rest is so damn good, you'll have no trouble doing it time. There's ancient hopes to find, a goddess to awaken, and a bad guy to kill. All in a day's work. on the Master System is a bona fide showpiece. The original arcade was done by Island, but it was compiled and Sega got to do this conversion. You do see some color cutbacks and the usual striking sound differences, but this is remarkably similar to the original. Even the boss battles are here, and it supports the FM sound unit. If we are going to pick something to top it, it's got to be even better. And my choice for the best shoot 'em up on the Master System is Power Strike. This was known as the Leska in Japan, a beast of a shooter that has a robust weapon system, lots of enemies to destroy, and FM sound support. You need to get used to the numbered weapons, but once you do, this is one of the better 8-bit shooters out there. As usual, the Master System color palette keeps things looking nice, and having a choice of two soundtracks is always cool. Compile developed this one and would go on to do great things in the Alaska universe.
Every hero, the new first one. Isn't it absolutely bonkers that you can walk into a store, hand someone a piece of plastic, and they will willingly hand over Reese's cups? Forget flying cars. This is it. We're at the pinnacle.
Your gut is like a garden, growing good bacteria and bad. That balance is key to a healthy gut environment. Benefiber's plant-based prebiotic fiber gently nourishes the good bacteria already in your gut. It works with your body to effortlessly support gut health. Grow it feels good with Benefiber. This is a Shell Energy 100% renewable electricity plant, lighting every soccer match at Shell Energy Stadium. We're moving forward with Houston Dodge because we move forward with everybody. Shell, powering progress. One system, two controllers, three ways to play. Turn any time into playtime with Nintendo Switch.
Things got really difficult when choosing the platformer section. So many games fit into this mold during that time, and so many of them hold up extremely well. Our runner-up is a staple of the genre, the very first Sonic the Hedgehog. What I appreciate about this is that Sega just didn't have the Genesis title ported over to the Master System with a bunch of cutbacks. This was actually an entirely different game from the 16-bit edition, using only the same basic structure and themes. This was developed by Ancient, and they shot for a slower, more grounded Sonic adventure. And it worked because this is fondly remembered by many as the better of the two. But my favorite platformer on the Master System and the overall winner is Castle of Illusion. Like Sonic, this was a different game than the 16-bit version, and again, arguably a better one. Mickey is once again trying to rescue Minnie from the evil Mizrabel, but this time you get new stage layouts, new play mechanics, and different bosses. It's a gorgeous game too, painting the screen full of color and great animation. Sega and Disney made a number of great games for the Master System, but this right here was the best. The best action game was another tough one in a category loaded with great choices. Our runner-up is Sega's classic ninja adventure, Shinobi. This is based on the arcade original, but with some notable changes. First, you now have a life bar that allows you to take multiple hits